So you just started playing Wynncraft and whoa, it's a lot to take in. A massive world, countless quests, and new things to find everywhere. It can be a bit overwhelming. But don't worry, I got you. Here are 10 must-know tips for all new players. When you first join, you're faced with a tough decision. What class should you make your character? There are 5 different classes: Archer, Warrior, Mage, Assassin, and Shaman. And each class has 3 unique archetypes, which are distinguished by unique spells, abilities, and playstyles. So what should you choose? Well, not to be cheesy or anything, but you should make your own choice. You can always try another class later, or you can swap between archetypes by resetting your ability tree. But if you instead just want some solid beginner-friendly recommendations, I suggest you check out Mage or Warrior. Once you get into the game, it can be a bit confusing. What am I supposed to do? Well, meet your new best friend, the content book. It has everything. There are many types of content in the game, and I suggest you try it all. Quests are the main stories, and they're great for leveling up. Mini quests vary from simple kill quests to profession quests, and they function as an extra source of XP. World events are random battles that can take place anywhere. Secret discoveries are hidden, and they reveal lore, secrets, and information about the world. World and territorial discoveries, however, they reward you with XP when you discover a new area. Caves can be found all over, and they reward you with XP and loot when you complete them. Dungeons are challenges with a boss at the end, great for XP and some cool items. Boss altars are instead just a boss fight, where you can get some special items. Later on, you also unlock raids and loot runs, which are mainly endgame content, but they have some great rewards. So make sure you keep an eye on your content book to see what it recommends next. You can of course also just kill monsters to level up, but make sure to give everything a try. You might be hesitant to try professions, but you shouldn't be, because you don't have to. Professions are extremely grindy and not something everyone enjoys. But they're completely optional. So if you enjoy the calm of gathering and crafting, go for it. But if it's not for you, then don't worry, you're not missing out on much. As you play through the game, don't just go from town to town. Go off trail and explore the world Wynncraft has to offer. The world of Wynncraft is massive. There's so much more to uncover and see than just what's next to the road. Exploring is also a great way to find some hidden discoveries, cute animals, and even some good grind spots. And if you get lost, you can always check map.wynncraft.com to see your location. So don't just rush through to reach the endgame. Take your time and explore. But traveling can take time, so if you want to speed things up, get a horse. You unlock horses from a level 13 quest outside the town of Deathless. And if you want some faster horses, the best way to get them is either from dungeon shops or buying them from other players on the trade market. You can also unlock several fast travels all around the map, which can be a lifesaver when traveling between cities. And you can of course also use your spells to get around real fast. And don't forget about teleport scrolls. You can buy them from merchants in every city. As you explore, complete quests, and play through Wynncraft, you might feel a bit lonely. Perhaps you want some friends to play with or need help fighting a tough boss. Well, don't worry, because you're not alone. One of the most useful tools in the game is the Party Finder. You can find it in most cities and access it with a command from anywhere. The Party Finder lets you create and join public parties, and it's a great way to find new friends. And then there's also the Wynncraft Discord, a great place to find other players. And let's not forget about ghosts. With the toggle ghost command, you can see other players from other worlds, making the game feel less empty. And when you level up, don't forget to upgrade your items. You don't want to be fighting level 15 enemies with a level 3 weapon. So as you get more loot, make sure to keep an eye for anything that's higher level and offers more damage or health. The best way to get some good loot is to be on the lookout for chests, caves, and world events. Chests can be found all over and they contain plenty of useful items. And exploring caves and completing world events is a great way to stack up on some items. And then there's always merchants. Cities and especially dungeons have merchants selling pretty useful items too. And not to mention the trade market. It's the perfect place to find any and all items. You can even access the trade market early in Ragni by going to the housing balloon and visiting another player's housing. But when you find a really good item, make sure to lock it. Using the item lock command, you can protect an item from being dropped. You don't want to be like this guy.
Swing and oh no, 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 no. I forgot to item lock it. No.
When you get too many items, don't just throw them away, sell them. The trade market is a great place to sell off your items, and if it's a really good item, you can get a fair bit of money for it. Otherwise, there's always the blacksmith. You won't get the best deal, but at least it's something. And if you ever encounter a problem, don't worry, there's usually an easy fix. If you get stuck somewhere, use the teleport scroll or the kill command to return to a city. And if a quest breaks, use the class command to reload the area or the fix quests command to get a missing quest item back. And here's some final advice. Wynncraft is an RPG. There isn't a right or wrong way to play, so do what you enjoy. And that's it. If you have any other questions, ask them in the comments. And if you want to learn more, check out our other guides and subscribe.